So whenever you move a file from the same partition, it kind of moves it instantly. But it takes relatively more time to copy the files. Why does this happen? Well, this is kind of simple. Whenever you make a file, the file data is stored on the disk, and the data has an address. But the file name is stored in the folder you created it in. Whenever you try to access the file from the folder checks the address of the data and forwards it to you. What I'm saying is, the folder itself doesn't store any file. In fact, the folder is just an undercover file. I have explained this in this video in detail. Now, whenever you try to move the file from one folder to another, what it does under the hood is it removes the file name from the folder, creates a new file name in another folder, and associates the data address to it. So the real data does not move. But when you try to copy the file, it actually copies all the bytes from the disk and rewrites them somewhere else on the disk. It has its own address, which is different. Also, it writes the file name on the destination folder and associates the data address with it. So copying a file literally copies the file. So it takes time depending on file size and disk speed. Also, whenever you rename a file, it essentially moves the file to the same folder, which is why renaming is just as fast. In conclusion, moving a file is just an illusion. Your life is an illusion. Nothing is real. This video isn't real. You are dreaming. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.